At number 5, it's the Tello quadcopter drone. I think that everybody should consider buying a drone because as a first, it's extremely fun to fly something, and also on top of that you can record and shoot excellent videos and photos, which is perfect. If you want a budget drone that'll deliver tons of value for your price, I would recommend you buy the Tello quadcopter drone. This drone may be affordable, however it delivers tons of value for its price and without any compromise to the quality. It delivers a nice flight time, great ease of use, durability thanks to its build quality, and overall it'll be a fun, nice drone to fly for a wide range of skill levels, so let's take a look. I like to test drones by allowing inexperienced pilots to fly them to get a better sense of how they feel, and from the looks of it, even a beginner can have tons of fun with the Tello quadcopter drone. It can be controlled via the companion app on your smartphone, or you can even buy the remote control for the best experience. I also had tons of fun with this budget drone as it didn't have any limitations. I have to say that most drones in the price range of the Tello quadcopter drone deliver really poor flight times. However, this quadcopter delivers 13 minutes of flight time, which is more than double of its competitors and double the fun at the same time. It's equipped with a decent 5 megapixel camera that has a nice 82.6 degree field of view, and it can record night footage at 30 frames per second with 720p quality. Moving on, it's packed with a 14-core Intel chipset that's responsible for the great video colors and stability. To further make things better, it packs an electronic image stabilization feature that decreases blur and enhances motion picture to some degree. This beast is packed with tons of sensors, but its strongest point was its pressure sensor, which held altitude without having to focus on it, so you can have amazing images. The sensor is also behind the calculations about the drone's flight height and will also deliver accurate parameters and information about everything in your flight. In addition to that, it'll give you alerts when the battery is low or when it's getting out of range. Even if it flies out of range or its battery runs out, it will automatically land safely. This quadcopter delivers ample fun for its affordable selling point, a must consider. At number 4, it's the Dobby Mini. Not everyone wants to carry around a large drone with them all the time, and it's not feasible to do so. Some of us want small drones that can be pocketable and ready to use all the time. For those, I recommend the Dobby Mini. This drone is advertised as a selfie drone with a nice 13 megapixel camera, great video quality of 1080p, and a nice battery life for its size, an attractive compact package. This drone is pretty small and it's the main feature, but you should know that its small body packs tons of nice features in it. When not in use with the propellers retracted, it measures about 5.31 by 2.64 inches, which is roughly the size of a normal smartphone, but it's a little thick, measuring 1.45 inches at its thickest point and weighs 7 ounces, but still, you can put it in a jacket pocket or cargo pants. This unit is constructed from high-quality plastic with a pearl-coloured finish, and on the bottom of the device you'll find the optical sensor and ultrasonic wave sensor that help the drone stabilise while in the air. On top of that, you'll see tons of air vents on the device, keeping it cool while flying to prevent overheating. Like the company said, the Dobby Mini is a selfie drone, and it delivers in that aspect, taking great photographs with its 13 megapixel f2.2 CMOS lens that takes images with a nice resolution of 4208 by 3120. I have to say that the Dobby Mini doesn't come with remote control, and it works with the Zerotech Do.Fun smartphone companion app, which is available for both Android and iOS. The video performance of this small drone is excellent as well, delivering 1080p video at 30 FPS, and combined with the electronic image stabilization, it delivers a great experience and footage. It's not as easy to control and will require some practice until you get used to it. However, some automatic flight programs will help you achieve smoother image and footage. It also has a face tracking, but it isn't its best feature since it works only from close distances. Packed with tons of performance features such as its Snapdragon CPU and great GPS capabilities, the Dobby Mini solidifies its spot as the best compact drone in the market. At number 3, it's the Parrot Bebop 2. Flying drones can be a little scary for beginners, especially if you choose a quadcopter that's pretty complicated and not intended for beginners. But if you want the best one for beginners, I would recommend you give the Parrot Bebop 2 a try. This drone is packed with tons of beginner-friendly features, has a great battery life, shoots quality photographs and videos, and comes with tons of accessories and features that'll make your experience much better. Without further ado, let's take a closer look. The Parrot Bebop 2 looks pretty much the same as its predecessor, which is a good thing, and on top of that it has some new refinements all over its body that make it a better drone overall. For example, one of the biggest updates in terms of design has been the more robust and durable build of the device, despite being made out of plastic throughout. Each of the rotors on the device has 3 blades that can also be removed when not in use, and the battery can be removed from the back of the device as well. In the package of the device you'll find a spare set of rotors that'll come in handy in case of any damage, but you can also order them online from the website of the company, which they sell spare motors as well, so you won't need to buy a whole new device. I have to say that the engines of the Parrot Bebop 2 are pretty powerful to start. They hold themselves excellently even in strong winds, which was interesting to see. You'll control the device via the Parrot's FreeFlight Pro app, which is available for both iOS and Android devices. It'll connect to your drone via Wi-Fi and the controls will appear on the touchscreen, and there are tons of beginner-friendly features you can use, such as the twin-stick setup, turn commands, loops and one-button takeoff and landing that make it pretty much excellent to fly around. It can also reach a speed of 37 miles per hour horizontally, has a range of 1.24 miles with the Sky Controller 2 that's sold separately, and the battery life is about 25 minutes in total. Combine all of this with a 14 megapixel 170-degree field of view camera and things get better than ever. At number 2, it's the Parrot Anafi. For those that want to get the most bang for their buck in the drone market, but also want to get a highly capable drone that'll deliver tons for its price, I would recommend the Parrot Anafi. This drone is pretty thin and light, but in that body it packs tons of features, such as 4K video, 21 megapixel stills, lossless zoom, great field of view and great battery life. Pretty much everything you want in a drone for this price range. In terms of design, the Parrot Anafi is pretty much utilitarian and functional, nothing much of a personality, just a straight up drone, with a quality plastic body and one colour finish. I have to say that this drone is pretty small, and if you're a frequent traveller, it's the perfect device for you, since you can take it in your backpack as it measures 2.5 by 2.6 by 9.6 inches when folded. I should also mention that it's the smallest drone to pack a 4K camera and gimbal stabilisation system. The carbon fibre that's added in the construction makes the device much lighter than you'd expect from a drone in this range. I have to mention that the Parrot Anafi is not the best drone for beginners, as it has no obstacle avoidance system in its body, which adds to the freedom but is not advisable for beginners. However, it's pretty stable in flight and hovers predictably with just slight movement but not anything to be bothered about. I should state that this is a fast machine, flying fearlessly in the sky, achieving a speed of 33 miles per hour, which is perfect for non-racing drones. It also has a range of 2.5 miles, which is perfect overall. The FreeFlight 6 companion app is pretty easy to use and very intuitive overall, and with the added controller that connects to your smartphone and drone, you'll get plenty of joy from this small beast. It can capture footage at 4K with 60 frames per second, but you can also try 1080p if you want. It also has tons of options such as the cine shots, which allows you to capture interesting videos. And at number 1, it's the DJI Mavic 2 Pro. If you want the very best drone in the market, then I must recommend the DJI Mavic 2 Pro. This drone delivers amazing prowess for everything: the best 4K video capture, superb still image performance, amazing battery life, foldable compact design, and one of the best sets of sensors that won't allow accidents to happen. It's a little expensive, but if you want to get the best of the best, it's a price worth paying. The DJI Mavic 2 Pro adopts the same design language as the legacy Mavic Pro, but it's slightly bigger than its predecessor, measuring about 3.3 by 3.6 by 8.4 inches when it's folded, and it weighs about 2 pounds in total, so you'd need an FAA registration to fly it recreationally in the US. However, I can say that it's portable and you can fit it into a camera bag easily and carry it around. In the package of the device you'll get the drone itself, a gimbal protector, the so-branded intelligent flight battery, the remote controller, 3 pairs of propellers, battery charger, power cable, USB Type-C cable, USB adapter, a spare pair of control sticks and 3 RC cables, one with lightning connector, one with micro USB and the other with USB Type-C connector. The battery life of the DJI Mavic 2 Pro is rated at about 31 minutes on a full charge, and overall it fared very well. It can fly as fast as about 45 miles per hour, which is super fast, nearly as much as racing drones. The companion app also delivers tons of functionality for this device, and it's also available in both Android and iOS, and has tons of features you can make use of, such as adjusting the video quality, the frame rates, and so on. Moving on, I should mention that the 4K video quality was top of the class, and I haven't seen anything quite like it. Going down to 1080p, you can get 120 FPS in your videos at super high quality without losing any stability or performance. While it may be a little expensive, if you can afford it, it's well worth it.